Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and we are in the middle of a slightly larger civil war than we really wanted to deal with today. That's right, King Jeff, my treacherous brother, has declared war on me. So he's an asshole, by virtue of I hate him. And he has all of England and Scotland under his command. However, once we take England away from him, he won't be nearly as dangerous. But of course, it doesn't matter what he will be, it's more the problem that he is right now quite dangerous. So that's something we're dealing with in time, and we will win this fight. We will win this war. We haven't even spent my money for the mercenaries yet. We're still making positive gold, so it's alright. So right now we're just gonna... Oh, excellent. Because that other war ended, meant that now I've got all of Wales. Brilliant, we found another 1,000 men. Come on, 1,000 men, you're with me. So we're just going to take over some small gains in Scotland. That's probably the best strategy at this point. And then we need to fight back. Yes, fighting back does seem like a good strategy. Seems like a very good strategy, in fact. And we just lost a fight. Oh, we're losing these places. Okay. That makes sense. So, we're losing some land. That's alright. You know, you take a couple of hits at the start of the war, but then you finish off strong and win the war as a whole, and it won't matter. That's the plan at the moment. So we're just going to take over Suffolk? Suffolk, not suffix. It's not the end of a word. That changes it somehow? What are they doing? Come back here. Ah, those wily Albions. Okay. Where are they going? They're going to... where we're attacking from. Okay, that means that we'll fight them there. Okay, and we're going to get in our boats. That 140 men will not be enough to take back that castle I took. And we're going to come around here. Alright, this is good. Progress is being made this day. We're at 7%, and that percentage is about to be rising significantly when we win this fight over here. How long do they have? Oh, they got plenty of time, okay. Another victory. Great. And that should crush... Oh, it's time to wonder if we can fly. Yes, it is time. As you watch the birds darting nimbly through the air, you find yourself wondering why is it that man cannot do the same. There have been unsuccessful attempts to make flying contraptions in the past, but clearly those designs were all conceived by fools. Building a machine that can fly will help you improve your learning. Yes, I am sure it can be done. We could have bombers in 1333. That's what you need. You know, we'll get the air superiority, and then we will win this war against my evil brother. I'm pretty sure he's the evil one. I want to make this clear. I guess as a way to find out if he's actually the evil one, that would be checking stats. Let's see. King Jeff, he is celibate, he's chaste, he's shy, he's slothful. He is cruel, though. He is my cruel brother. Whereas, we're both cynical. Actually, I am the good brother. In your quest to build a flying machine, you spend countless hours with dusty old tomes and parchments in an effort to learn about all the failed attempts to fly, lest you repeat their mistakes. You're finally at the point where you feel you have learned enough to begin the construction of a prototype. I will rule the skies. Yes, you will. Okay, so... good. We're beaten quite handily. And we're just going to chase them around a bit, just to weaken their numbers, and then we will begin our devastating assault. The Breton band is doing well. So after this, what we're going to do is we're going to take back the land that is rightfully ours. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that's good enough. It's only 1,000 men, they shouldn't be able to do too much. He says as they do everything. And now we've got 3 sieges compared to their 2. And one of those sieges I don't even think counts, because it's 0%. Oh, and they can't do anything with it anyway. Oh, that's good. Okay, King Jeff understands I am a benevolent ruler. Little bit late, Jeff. Okay, the prototype of your flying machine is nearing completion, but it is probably ill-advised to pilot the thing on its maiden flight. Fortunately, you know of several promising candidates who could probably be persuaded to take the historic leap of faith on your behalf. Otis, the cook's overweight son, Meldrick, local dung gatherer and dog's body, the dog belonging to the blacksmith's daughter. Otis, the cook's overweight son. Because I don't think weight is the problem. No, clearly not. Alright, so you find a suitably steep cliff from which to launch the maiden flight of your flying machine. Otis agrees to be strapped into the contraption, especially after you bribe him with sweets. You give him a gentle push over the cliff and leave the rest at fate in the wind. He plummets down like a sack of stones trailing debris. Otis! Move your leg if you're still alive! He's not going to be still alive. Otis is probably dead. But you know what? He died in the service of the Emperor. After carefully examining the wreckage of the flying machine, you conclude the physique of Otis was simply too much for the delicate frame to bear. At any rate, the ungrateful boy now refuses to have anything to do with your machines. It looks like you'll have to fly the next prototype yourself. Is that a good idea? Yes, I will do this for the betterment of mankind. I think I know what went wrong that time. It's going to be fine this time. I know what went wrong. Easy fix. I mean, come on, it was ridiculous how easy it is to fix that. With a new improved flying machine, you return to the cliff. Otis waits below as you take the fateful plunge yourself this time. You close your eyes and leap into the air from the cliff. For a few seconds you feel the wind rushing past your face until something soft breaks your fall. It is Otis. I was flying! Otis, did you see? Otis? Oh, that poor kid. Everything goes wrong to him. First he falls off a cliff, and then he gets hit by an emperor. Despite your efforts, it seems the secrets of flight will have to be uncovered by future generations. Your attempts may have been unsuccessful, but you've learned much about the value of science and scholarly research. Your learning has improved. And then there's some Latin. I don't know what the Latin says. And now I have 8 points of learning. Great. That is one of my favourite events in the game, I must say. I love that event so much. It's just so ridiculous, but it's just so funny. Just the idea of trying to fly at 1330. But of course, you know, you can't, and that's kind of the joke. That's kind of why it's so funny to me. Because inevitably it'll always fail. Imagine if there was an option where the game didn't actually fail that, and you could actually succeed in that. And so then you would just have rudimentary aircraft. That would change the game quite a lot. But it would be amazing. There are rebels just rising up. I don't know what they're doing, but... the Earl of Essex? No, you're a traitor. You're going to go to the Oblate. You know the rules, traitors to the Oblate. You knew what you were signing up for. A long stay in the Oblate. Okay, so we're currently at 42% war score, and... yeah, we're doing well. In fact, I think they're going to lose this fairly soon, actually. So far the war has ended, well, lasted about 3-4 years, but that's okay. And I've just realised I haven't put my timer on, so this episode may be a little long or a little short. I don't know for sure yet. King Magnus has declared war on Iceland. I'll accept that. Magnus can deal with whatever he's got. I mean, he's got plenty of men to deal with, you know, to do with what he needs. And actually, we might split this force up a bit. 2,000 men, yeah, they should be able to take over Ross. Yeah, they should be able to deal with that. I see no reason why we shouldn't be having more sieges go. And I've gained 1 diplomacy. Brilliant! Now people will like me slightly more. How is Magnus for stats? Magnus has very good stats. His son, Prince Ualta, he's not the best. Okay, King Jeff, you understand I'm a wise and benevolent ruler. Stop warring with me, damn it. Stop it. Stop it now. I hate your shit. I do hate his shit, it's a rule. Iceland and Trondberg are attacking each other? I thought Trondberg was one of my places. I was pretty sure that was a duchy that I controlled. Eh. Either way, this war is going very well in our favour, to the point that we still haven't had to hire any mercenaries, and I don't think we're going to. In fact, to celebrate the war going so well, let's just spend 1,000 gold in a way that we can never get back if something goes wrong here. Oh, shit. 2,000 men just appeared. Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm not too worried, despite the fact I was slightly stuttering just then. We do have this war pretty much in the bag. Yeah, okay, I'm still a little worried of what happens if I don't, but I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure they can't really stop me now. I just don't think they've got the men for it. Jeff understands I'm a kind of benevolent ruler. Good. By the way, Jeff, you're going to the dungeons after this. Just want to make that clear to you. Why is there no button? Oh, I've got to clear out his peasant revolt before I can actually end this war. That's annoying. But that is what I shall do, because I don't get a choice in the matter. Alright, well, once this is taken, we'll clear out his peasant revolt. It won't take long. In fact, all peasant revolts have succeeded. Well done, Jeff. That's how you run a country. Just let peasants rule it for you. They're probably more educated than you, right, Jeff? And at this point, like, there's a guy who's just in my court. You know who? I think it's the who does this? The Earl of Maine just goes "Hoyo" and insulting Jeff because you know he hated Jeff as well. I actually don't know if he did hate Jeff. He probably might like Jeff, but I honestly don't care. He just goes "Hoyo" and that's what matters. Alright, and we're just conquering lands. Just conquering lands. It's like conquering for dummies over here. I'm not sure quite where I was going with that line, but it's like conquering for dummies over here. My diplomacy has increased. Things would be simpler if everyone was Irish. Yes! Yes, it would! Okay. So we're just going to fight back the Breton band there. You are a blet. You're not in my house, therefore a blet. Every time. It's the rules. And I don't make these rules, I just enforce them. And one more diplomacy again. I'm gaining diplomacy very quickly. Thankfully, because I am excommunicated, I'm going to be able to be quite high in diplomacy at the end of this, once I get unexcommunicated. Assuming that's even possible. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I hope it is. You know what? These guys can probably now travel north by boat. Okay, get the boats. You know the rules. Those who have the boats get in the boats. Or we start to cut people. And I don't want to have to cut someone today. Not today. Oh, that's a lie. Solaire loves cutting people. No, Jeff loves cutting people. Jeff is a cruel and evil overlord. And we cannot forget that. Jeff the Bastard of Alba. That's going to be your title in the history books, Jeff. Just remember that. You know, you were Jeff the Bastard of Alba. You're not going to be ruling Britannia in my place. Because Britannia is mine. And will be forever. I like it when I start getting a little bit angry about shit in this game. And I start just making bold accusations and claims. It's not even an accusation or claim, it's this fact, really. He will be known as the Bastard of Alba. And the Scots shall always be known as just the worst people. No, you know what? I don't want to really help those peasants. They're peasants after all. You don't need to help peasants. So now I'm just forced to fight against the rebel problem. It's not even my rebel problem, but I have to fight them to end this war, I think. Maybe? Maybe I can end it now, I don't know, I'm at 100%. Let's see. Nope. I've got to clear out these holdings. Alright. Fine. Whatever. Where did those men go? So if we get these men around to here, we'll just clear out this 4,000 men group. Rebels are just taking over lands. That's irritating, but ultimately not too bad. Rebels are the only reason why this war continues. And they're not even my rebels, which is the most annoying part of it. Of course, if King Jeff died here, that wouldn't be disappointing. King Jeff didn't die this day. Third in line is also fighting. Or is he second in line? No, Magnus is next in line, isn't he? Alright, well, Magnus is fighting because Magnus is a badass. There's 10,000 rebels there. Two peasant revolts joined together. Great. Where'd the rest of the peasant revolt go? Oh, they've gone down there. Alright. Whatever. The peasant revolt is just killing people wherever it feels necessary. I respect that from a peasant revolt. Yeah. Just conquering lands, getting gold. Might as well build a castle town 4, because why not? That's my reasoning, just make that noise. That's actually the full reasoning right there. It doesn't get more eloquent than that. And honestly, I mean, I think every army of mine right now is sieging something. Ah, the rebels appear to have broken up their forces a little bit. Good. Someone must have gotten married because a whole bunch of, people just joined my court. Oh, someone likes a guardian. Oh, it's my granddaughter of... Oh, wait, she's one of the ones that might... What? Where'd you even come from? I don't know. Anyway, my granddaughter, well, she needs to be educated in the ways of diplomacy from the English. She can become English. I mean, she's going to be... Got more rebels rising up. Slightly annoying, but that's it, really. In fact, those rebels actually succeeded. Annoying. Where are your rebels? Oh, you're in Norway. What are you doing in Norway? Why, rebels? Why would you be in Norway? There is nothing good there. Except fish. And sorry, that Bidu was me. Apparently I just got an email. Sorry, I thought I'd turn that off, but clearly I had not. But hey, what is a video from me without a minor stuff up here and there? You know? It adds to the charm. That's my story and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, well look, I think we've cleared out all the rebels now. We have, great. Enforce demands, yes. Okay. Now Jeff, you're in jail, and we understand that you find that Alba is yours, and I'm okay with that. But we are taking England from you. So now I have 4 kingdoms. Great. Can't believe that he tried that shit. On me, the best king ever. Emperor, even. And we've got a couple of places that... Well, one place that went neutral during that war, but that's okay. I can... Oh, yeah, a blet. But that's okay. I can clear that out with a de jure claim. Got Genoa as well. They did a sneaky claim when no one was watching. It would annoy me if that's not how I gained most of England in the first place. I mean, sneaky claims was how I got to where I am today. So, I can't really blame them for that. I mean, I can, but, you know, it's a little bit the potato calling the kumara a root vegetable. That never happens. Kumara, by the way, is a sweet potato. For some reason, we call them kumara. Well, actually, the reason is because that's what the indigenous people called a sweet potato. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same as a sweet potato, but kumaras, they're a thing. They're like a potato but sweet. So I don't actually know if it is a sweet potato, but I've never had a sweet potato. I've only ever had kumara, and I assume they're the same thing. I don't know if I'm right though. I've never really looked into it. Okay, I can call in the Holy Roman Empire to help me in wars, which is no good because they didn't come when I wanted them. But it's okay. The rebellion was destroyed, defeated, and yeah, it's good. And these guys, I don't particularly care about them. Disband. Disband the boats. Brilliant. Britannia is safe once more. Now what I'll do is I'll wait for my numbers to come back up. And then I might start making some more de jure claims. But that won't be for a little bit now. I just want maybe a year or two of a little bit of silence. Anyway, let's have a look around the map while we're not doing anything. We have Golden Horde, massive. Ilkhanate, the usual size. Byzantine Empire seems to have shrunk a little bit. Apparently Jerusalem is no longer under the Byzantine Empire, so you know, Byzantine Empire is back to its sort of normalish. It's a bit smaller than normal, but you know, it's not too concerning anymore. Research economy. Let's always research economy. Speaking of which, can we upgrade anything else? We can upgrade our siege equipment. Faster sieges, yes. We can upgrade our legalism, which will give us less short reign years. Yeah, actually, that might be. Oh, yeah, less short reign years would be very good. Just so that way I don't need to worry so much about what's going on. A blet for you. Yes, enjoy your blet time. And you wish... Okay, wait, who are you wanting to marry? You want to marry my grandson to my courtier. No, that... Damn it, you're not very good at this, Magnus. Are you seriously wanting to marry your grandson, future emperor, second in, or third in line? Second in line? First in line, second in line. Yeah, second in line to a courtier. Is that really the best idea? Is that really what you've got going for you? They're idiots. That's all I can say. They're just complete and utter idiots. But, you know, I shouldn't complain too much. We're doing well. And, oh, the year is 1337. This has been a very good year. One could say it's been a very elite year. And you know what? With that, and not knowing how long I've actually made this video, I'm going to end it here. So thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you next episode where we do a little bit of resting and then maybe we attack North France again. I think we can make shit happen there. Actually, how much France do we need to get France? Oh. A whole bunch of this is... What? What is this if it's not French? It's not French. There's other kingdoms here. Alright, well, France. That's how it is. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Bye.